I love this quote. In the morning, you beg to sleep more. In the afternoon, you are dying to sleep. And at night, you refuse to sleep. I have lived that life, and I know how frustrating that can be. Well, one of the first things that people ask is, why can't I sleep? And almost nothing in life is worse than going to bed knowing that you're going to struggle with sleep. And here's the thing, approximately 2/3 of the world's population struggles with sleep, which means that if you have this challenge, you're not alone, you're normal, unfortunately. And here's the cool thing though, sleep problems are definitely something that you can figure out and solve. And you can restore your sleep. And if you knew you could, would you listen in more? Well, that's the promise of this video. In this video, I'm going to cover 3 things. 1, what are the approaches to solving sleep problems? Number 2, who can help me with my sleep? And number 3, how does Tiger Medical solve sleep problems? So let's start with what the approaches are. There's a myriad of approaches to solving sleep problems. And on the guessing end of the spectrum are too many choices in a local supplement store or at a major retailer that all claim to solve all of your sleep problems. Facebook and Instagram and other social media platforms have a guru of the week who hangs up their shingle and claims to be a sleep expert. And I'll just tell you this, that at Tiger Medical, our approach is far more rigorous. And with these other folks and with the supplementation, that if you're not doing extensive testing, you're simply guessing and you're potentially wasting your time and money. I went through that whole process myself until I learned the hard way. So, let's move on here. So, sleep disturbances are often a symptom of a greater problem. Talking to non-medical individuals and jumping from one supplement to another is just going to usually end in disappointment. And on the medical front, you have choices between traditional medicine, dentistry, and functional medicine. Traditional medicine is practiced by your typical primary care physician, staffed by MDs and DOs. These capable professionals are going to examine you, and based on your responses to their questions and their knowledge of your overall health history, probably going to prescribe a medication to help you periodically. They might even refer you to a mental health professional because a lot of times these sleep disturbances are intertwined with mental health conditions. So they're going to want to rule that out. They may also refer you to a dentist for an airway obstruction, or if they suspect it's a bigger issue, they may send you for an inpatient sleep study, okay? Dentists, on the other hand, are going to work on airway obstructions with a dental appliance, and they're very good at doing this. A sleep center is going to rule out sleep apnea, and they're going to use a CPAP as their solution, okay? And here's the thing. If you hear nothing else, sleep apnea is a serious condition that must be resolved. And so if you've got this, and Tiger does a test for this as well, it must be resolved first, because no other sleep approaches are going to work until you resolve the apnea problem, okay? So that's really big. Now, a functional medicine doctor is going to approach a sleep disorder from a different perspective. They're going to want to look at what are the physiological mechanisms, the underlying mechanisms that are driving your sleep problem. Because it can be a number of things. It can be habits that you have. It can be the timing of when you eat. It can be genetics. There's a whole myriad of things that can drive sleep problems. And it's usually not one thing. It's usually a synergistic coming together of multiple issues that all tip the scales in the balance of poor sleep. And so a functional doctor is going to get to the root cause, and they're going to look at everything in your life holistically and come up with that solution. So who can help me with my sleep is the next question. I just kind of covered it. Primary care doctors, dentists, sleep specialists at sleep centers are all good sources of solving your sleep disorder. Additionally, functional medicine doctors are excellent at doing this as well because of their approach, all right? And at times, it may be a mental health professional that needs to be involved because sleep disturbances are intertwined with anxiety and depression and other mental health conditions, okay? So our biggest recommendation is to avoid non-clinical individuals hanging shingles online, claiming to have the secret sauce for sleep problem resolution. Now, let me finish up by sharing with you, how does Tiger Medical solve your sleep problem? Well, first and foremost, we're going to use a functional approach, which is a root cause cellular-based medicine approach. This means that our doctors are going to evaluate advanced testing. They're going to look at environmental factors that are working against your sleep. And it begins with genetic testing. We often find that our clients have genetic markers that set them up for higher propensity of sleep disturbances. And the great thing about gene markers is that there are evidence-based ways to support those gene markers to help improve sleep through either supplementation or addressing the environment, okay? And it's not just in the classic sense, it's the environment that your cells live, okay? So blood markers, hormone data, looking at your cortisol cycle, looking at your microbiome testing, as well as advanced brain and cardiovascular imaging. All of those things are going to give us clues as to what's going on in your environment that can be addressed, okay? And so from that, what a Tiger physician is going to do is take that mosaic of health data and formulate a specific, customized, personalized set of treatments and lifestyle changes that'll address the environment that your cells live in to resolve physiological imbalances that will all contribute toward improving your sleep problem, okay? So the other aspect of Tiger's program is we're going to focus on autonomic nervous system balance. This is your stress response and recovery function. And we're going to teach you how to balance that on demand. Additionally, we're going to work on your sleep hygiene, which are the habits around your sleep. And then we've got several other health habits that address things like the timing of your eating, movement, and nutrition that are also going to help improve your sleep. And when you take it all together synergistically, we have a very good success rate of resolving even the most difficult of sleep disturbance profiles in our clients coming to us. So to finish up here, what are your next best steps? Well, I assume because you're here looking at this article, you know you have a sleep problem, and you also believe Tiger is a good fit. And so I want to tell you the next best thing for you to do is to go to our website that you're already on and click on the homepage to the schedule a call button and book a call with a Tiger professional. In that call, the first thing we're going to do, that entire first call, is just learning about your history, your struggles, and your goals. We want to make sure that what we are doing is a best fit for you. And if it's not, we want to help you find the place where it will be a good fit. So book a call with us. If you're not quite ready for that, then keep searching around our learning center and look at the other related articles on sleep and just continue educating yourself on the things that you can do and the places that you can go. And eventually either those things will help you resolve it, or you'll be comfortable to get on a call with us. And then we can tell you where you can go from there to start addressing your sleep problem. Thank you.